Da 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 da. Here we go. So jumping right into the multiplayer experience of Call of Duty Advanced Warfighter, you're probably asking yourself, does this differ from its predecessors? Is the multiplayer experience any different? And the answer is no, not really. While it is true that they did add a few spins and twists to the multiplayer experience, it's what we know of Call of Duty, though. It's small-scale maps, it's fast-paced, and the only really added differences to the multiplayer experience is the fact that we have some cool little gadgets of our exosuit, which allows us to jump extra high, bounce off of walls, similar to Titanfall. I feel kind of like they kind of tried to make it into a Titanfall Call of Duty. I feel as if they copied some of the aspects of it, which I don't really care about, but overall, it really isn't much of a change to the multiplayer experience. You have the ability to now dodge, which is really cool in the campaign, and in multiplayer you can dodge forward, backwards, side to side. It's actually a really good evasion tactic in the campaign because you can actually dodge grenades rather than hide behind stupid objects. But overall, the multiplayer is what we know of Call of Duty. There's really nothing to it other than the fact that we have the ability to jump off walls, get to high distances really fast, and it allows enemies to be in all sorts of different angles a lot faster. The boost of your exosuit has certainly made it the combat more versatile, more chaotic, considering that you can literally fly across objects and rooftops. Another multiplayer aspect of this game is what we know as zombies, or exo survival mode, where you fight waves of enemies with other players and battle against them as each wave gets harder and harder, with drones and mechs and all sorts of things. This was a pretty fun game type. I played a few matches of it, only got to level 7 due to being matched up with idiots who don't actually know how to support and be tactical in how you actually survive these waves. But overall, it was a very fun experience. You can play it with friends, you can play it cooperative with random players, but it was pretty fun. And this is where my disappointment started to show. This is the EXO upgrade system. Pretty cool, right? All these little different perks: detection, resistance, armor, tactical lethal grenade, sprint, battery, reload, quick aim, flinch, recoil. You get these through the campaign by doing headshots, grenade kills, so on and so forth. It's really, really basic. I was hoping for it to be more advanced, pun intended. But the disappointing aspect of this is only a campaign thing. I was really hoping that this would be implemented in the multiplayer experience, and you would have like 50 different EXO upgrade system that you could focus on all these different little skills that you could upgrade. If you win, you can get these upgrade points, and you can make your EXO system more advanced, more cool, with lots of different perks. You know, I was thinking that these were going to have like 6 or 7 slots that you could upgrade within the multiplayer experience, but this is only a campaign thing. Something that really disappointed me because I was really hoping for some RPG elements. And let's be honest, ladies and gentlemen, what is this shit right here? Loot expired. So I unlocked this awesome helmet by winning a match in multiplayer, and look what it gave me. It gave me a helmet which now expired within 30 minutes. Yes, loot that you find in the game. Why they did this, I don't know. It's a stupid idea. I've never seen a big franchise game like this ever do time loot. Oh, look, I found more loot. Well, guess what? I'm timed with it. So, what the hell, guys? Why did you do time loot? It's so disappointing. So, onto the campaign itself, I just threw a threat grenade, which allows you to see enemies behind covers. Pretty cool gadget. Just threw a smart grenade, which is a heat-seeking grenade. The campaign is solid. It's fun, but if you're looking for a game-driven Call of Duty story, this is not it. By Chapter 4, I had already predicted exactly where the plot was going to go. No spoilers, but overall, this is a fun, entertaining experience of a normal Call of Duty game. It's overdone, though, with these stupid slow-mo scenes. And yes, they're cool at first, but when they're in every single mission almost, it gets really repetitive really fast. I don't like quick-time slow-mo events when it's almost in every level. Please spare us. This was a really weird QuickTime event. I didn't expect to have this particular scene in the game. It was just weird. Yes, a QuickTime event paying my respects to my dead teammate. Very bizarre, but Call of Duty logic. Hashtag. Another thing that I hated about the campaign was, well, the AI is dumb. Doesn't matter how hard of difficulty you play, the AI has always been stupid in this game. You can run up to them, they stay in the same spot, they don't try to flank you, they don't try to move up, they usually just stay in the same position and stand out in the open and shoot you. I don't know how many Call of Duty games we've played, but I'm just disappointed that it's the same type of AI system and it's really never gotten any smarter through all the games that there have been. One thing that did impress me is this right here. This is real food in a picture inside of a video game. I couldn't believe how realistic this was, actually. In most games, the food looked really not real. Overall, if you ever had a desire to be Iron Man for a few seconds in the campaign, this will give you that experience. Look at that. You're flying faster than a jet. Your jetpack is faster than a jet, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, you're Iron Man. The campaign runs roughly 6 to 7 hours. Personally, I don't think that's worth a total of $60, especially when it offers you a multiplayer experience, which is the same repetitive thing that we've had for the past few years. I don't know why people keep spending money for a game that really doesn't offer anything new into the multiplayer experience or the campaign itself. I did particularly enjoy this particular scene simply because I felt like I was in the Matrix Reloaded, jumping from vehicle to vehicle and throwing people out, and though it was scripted, and although it's generic, and although it's stereotypical, and although it's linear, it was still fun and enjoyable. So if you're looking for a fun, enjoyable campaign that is very, very short, at a total of $60, this is the game for you.
Fucking campers, bro.
I knew we
Fucking
hired you
stay
for a
in one
reason.
spot. That red bar versus fucking Mexican piece of shit.